Hi there, lovely viewers. Welcome or welcome back to our channel. Alberta here, and
Alex, hi guys.
okay, so today we are going to talk about the things we wish we knew before entering a long distance relationship. So we have like 7 main points that we would like to focus on today. All right, so first, because I wrote them down. So first, I wrote, if you can, please find or connect with people that are in a similar situation as you are. And that is simply because within a long distance relationship, times can get a little bit hard, and it's always good to have people that are going through a similar situation, and you then perhaps can speak to these people and you guys can share not only ideas but also learn from each other. And in a case where you don't have anyone that's in a similar situation as you are, like me, for example, or like us, you can also watch videos, come here on YouTube and see what other couples that are perhaps going through the same thing are saying. And that can also help, which for me, it has really helped. So
Yeah, it's always good to connect with other people in similar situations, to adapt some things, to learn things, because a long distance relationship is quite difficult to maintain. It takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of communication. So to speak to people in similar situations, to, how are they successful, that can help to become better and grow and maintain that long distance relationship. And it all starts with communication. And when you communicate with each other and other people, I think that's just a good thing to do. Yeah. The next point is ending the distance is a process. It definitely is. When you found someone you want to spend your days with together, you want to spend life with you together, you want to be in a relationship, and you are able to do that, then it should be the main goal in a long distance relationship. Because if your job allows that, if your surroundings allows those things, then go for it. If you want to spend and start maybe a family together, then yeah, go for it. Try it, or just then end the distance, end the distance. If your surroundings are allowing those things, then go for it.
like he said, if you are able to, then end the distance. So for me, I would just add on to that by saying that because ending the distance is a process and it depends how you actually want to end that distance. So please do inform yourself as much as possible in terms of what type of visas you are maybe perhaps trying to apply. It's never enough to seek knowledge. So always seek knowledge, ask people or relevant authorities that may be able to assist you, and that will help you, and it will also facilitate to shorten the process a little bit. With that said, I will then go to the next point, which is find joy even when it gets hard. Okay? And I am saying this because let's say, especially when you want to end the distance, which is the main thing every long distance couple wants to do, right? It may get hard because you want to end the distance, you're not aware when is that going to happen. Like we mentioned before, it's a process to end this distance. So that can also make the situation even more complicated than it already is. So if you just try to find joy, like do things that make you happy and also you and your partner happy in your relationship, that will also really, really help.
Yeah, so if it gets hard, then you have to communicate what's hard about that situation. Communication is always number one and priority when things get hard, when things are complicated, when there is something that bothers you, something that with the process of ending the distance in any situation, communication is key. Yeah, find joy, do activities, do find things you like to do together, plan things. Planning is a whole thing, For us, we are in a comfortable position. We only have like an hour difference between our time zones. And if you are further abroad, then that needs a lot of planning. If you have like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours time difference, then that needs a lot of planning. Set yourself goals together. Yeah, plan visits, maybe plan your communication times. Yeah, spend good amount of quality time together. We come to the next point, prepare yourself mentally. There are days it's hard. You all have a life, you have jobs, you have things to do. Sometimes the connection is not what it is. There are some issues in a long distance relationship from the technical side. Just prepare yourself mentally. You're not physical there together. So if your love language is like physical touch, then be mentally prepared that it can take some preparations, some adjustments in that relationship to your partner. Even there, it's communication. It's always communication. It's simple as that. Communicate, be open, because when you are in a long distance relationship, we also can say maybe you have cultural differences. So yeah, be open and adjust to the situation, but go in open and enjoy that relationship with the person you love.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's always good for one to make sure that in terms of your thoughts, that your thoughts are in the right place and that you have an open mind to all the things that can happen within a long distance relationship, like you are saying, the connection, because you're going to be online so often, you do need good connection. But even sometimes you may have good connection, but then things may happen, like the network may just fail you, and that can lead to a lot of frustration because you are so dependent on communicating online. So small things like this, like just prepare your mind that sometimes what we expect may not happen the way it is. And so with that said, I will then say the next one, which is prepare yourself for the unexpected, and this now comes to, let's say, for example, the plannings, right? So when you're planning, maybe let's say you want to meet 2-3 months from now, and perhaps things are not going your way. Let's say maybe there's a delay with the visa. Let's say if you need to be applying for visas, maybe there's a delay and stuff like that, which can always happen. So just prepare yourself for certain things such as this, and always just be calm and ready for whatever it is, and then have always also a plan B so that then you can improvise in cases where the unexpected happens.
Yeah, definitely. Every plan can change due to unseen circumstances. Also here, it's always about communication. How can you support each other in those kind of things when plans are changed? How, not so that only one person has to deal with those things and be active. Just support each other when things are not going the way you planned. And yeah, adjust to the new circumstances. Always communicate. It's the main key here. Communicate as early as possible when things are going sideways. So yeah, and with that, maybe if possible, also talk about backup plans. If what do we do when that situation occurs? So maybe prepare yourself with that. Have backup plans, establish some. There can always be changes. Prepare for the unseen, for the unexpected, and try to communicate. Of course, that's the ideal plan, but what happens in that step of the process? What do we do when that happens? What do we do when that happens? And then maybe your fallback isn't as hard as it would be when you don't have backup plans.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true. Because once you have already established what the backup plan is, then at least it also facilitates your process of overcoming whatever the situation may be. And with that said, the last thing I would like to say is be strong. Be strong, because a long distance relationship affects you in various ways, not only mentally, physically, and all that. Also find strength. If there are things that help you to find strength, then please run to those things and let that assist you, right? Not only as an individual, but as a couple as well. And with that said, all I want to say now is that if perhaps you are going through certain things during this time of the year has just started, perhaps you want to enter into a long distance relationship, or maybe you need a new job, or maybe you want to graduate, or maybe you want to do something new this year, our prayers are going to you. We are standing with you in prayer, and we are here for you guys. So
be strong, be realistic about the situation you're in, and always communicate, build trust with each other, and yeah, set goals together. Set goals together, which is helping with the situation. Just enjoy the time together and have fun in that relationship, because it's worth it. When you find the right partner, it's always worth it. And then you can achieve those things you wish for.
yeah, if you have reached this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave us a lovely comment, like, and subscribe. And as you subscribe, please don't forget to turn on the bells so that then you are notified every time we post a new video. And with that said, thank you for watching, and
see you next time, guys. Thank you. Bye.
bye. Hi everyone, Alberta here.
And Alex.
Just like to thank you for liking,
For subscribing.
commenting.
Thank you so much for watching and sharing our content. See you next time.